Hello, 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 hello. Demon's World. Na 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 na. Demon's World. That was Elmo's World. A lot of you are too old for even for that, aren't you? That was Sesame Street. Yes, here we go. We're starting to play the game here, and Watto from Phantom Menace is chasing people out of town past a red phone box. As I now control Mustachio Man and Ghostbusters in this, the Retrotech 100 20p challenge with Teoplan's Demon's World. Or is it Demon World? It's one of them. So yes, it's a run and gun. It's sort of ghosts and goblins crossed with Wonder Boy, sprinkled with a musk of Ghostbusters, but not proper Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters from a disreputable 1988 market stall where you can get Slarmer and Pooter Venkman. And, oh, that's a tired joke. I'm not even going to bother with that. So you get basic Retrotech 100 20p challenge is thusly this, and always will be. You get as many goes as you like, and then basically you get 2 credits with which you have to do the best you can, and that's all we can ask for. And you record that, and then you upload it. If you do it twice, that makes you a little sod. So don't do that. So just, yes, your first recorded go is your entry, and then that makes the world a happier place. So all these ghosts and ghoulies, ghoulies, have been placed upon this mortal realm. There's another red phone box by the Demon King, the titular Demon King. It is his world now. We just live in it until we're as dead as his denizens. There's some little midget Draculas there. There's not a lot to say about this game, really. It was ported only, I believe, to the PC Engine CD-ROM, and only in Japan. So in terms of a home version, you didn't see this on your ZX Spectrum, your Commodore 64, your Mega Drive, your NES, your Master System. You definitely didn't see it on your Amstrad, did you? And if you had an MSX, well, you didn't have enough to play anyway. So yeah, it's all right. I guess it sort of plays, as I say, like Ghosts and Goblins mixed with Wonder Boy. But I don't know. It's one of the most startlingly games that I've ever played. There's this neat little double jump you can do, which is actually pretty difficult to pull off all the time. You have to get the right rhythm. It's not like a case of just pressing jump and then jump again. You actually have to press it at the right apex of the jump. I would say it's that's definitely the most charismatic character in video game history there. There's sort of mustachioed man with sunglasses and no face, with his little Ghostbusters pack and his very, very stumpy legs. I think his head is bigger than the length of his legs, which is some very unfortunate physical attributes there. Sort of like what's his face, the dad in the granddad, I suppose, in King of the Hill. Yes. The difficulty ramps up in a minute because holes started appearing all over the floor, and you have to have your wits about you. And if you haven't got your wits about you, you'll be plummeting down the hole. So that's about it for the run and gun that is known as Demon's World, or it could be known as Demon World. I haven't really played this before, just sort of make it up as I go along. There's a 2-player mode where you can get a man with a red jumpsuit as well, who doesn't have a moustache. Why would anyone want to be 2-player? You've got to have that moustache, right? Look at him. There's not enough mustachioed heroes in the world of video games, apart from the obvious, I guess. But it is a very underrated piece of facial hair in terms of game heroes. You know, bring it back. Let's all bring back the video game hero with the moustache. I know there's one already that's quite famous, but, you know, we need more moustaches in our video games. So these demons keep running up the tree. The trick here is to keep sort of zapping away as they come up and then turn around. I don't get very far. I don't know why I'm handing out tips like I'm Patrick Moore. I'm about as good as Patrick Moore at video games as he is now, I would say. But yeah, there we go. Should I? Probably, yeah, I probably should. I'm well over the halfway line in terms of time. It's probably time to get to the genital fact of the week. And this week, we're taking on cryptology theme. It's cryptology, isn't it? Talking about fake monsters. There's a creature called the Popper-Bower. And the Popper-Bower, which is Swahili for batwing, is a demon with a very lusty nature. He is a shapeshifter and he can take the form of any human or animal, but typically is represented, if you look at the thumbnail, you'll see him. He is a one-eyed, first credit down, one-eyed sort of bat creature that looks a bit sallow and a bit poorly, but not a handsome chap in his native form. I just inhaled my own snot, and that's brilliant. He prefers to visit homes in Zanzibar. It's Zanzibar in Tanzania, where he spends most of his demonic days. And he's quite a new demon. People have only been sort of talking about him for the last 40 years. But what he does is he prefers... So basically what he does is he can go into your household, and his favourite and most famous assault being that he'll, do you up your wrong. And once the Popper-Bower has had his way, the victim is then urged to tell others that they've been sexually assaulted by him. Else, he says he will return night after night and inflict further damage upon the Hershey Highway. Yes, I'm afraid it's not a romantic one, Christy. I'm so sorry. It is another rapey one. Animals and monsters, terrible. The most recent Popper-Bower panic in Zanzibar was as recent as 2007, when men and women stayed awake, huddled around an open fire with wary friends and family. It's worth noting that the Popper-Bower becomes enraged if his existence is denied. I'm very much the same. However, what I'm not the same as is the person that's going to win this challenge, because that is my nuff little candle snuffled out. So, yes, beware of the Popper-Bower. Obviously, tell everyone you know if he does visit you tonight, even though, it's not a pleasant thing to happen. And after that, after your terrible horrors, please come, subscribe this channel for further animal and cryptology facts about the horrible animals that do sexual things. And Kay, thanks, and bye.